There's another mine entrance here. You know, when I'm looking at these mines, it always just makes me wonder, like, out of all the rock around, why did you decide to make a hole here? You know, my best guess for here seems to be this lighter coloured rock here, which, I mean, it's all covered in moss, but I can see some of the colours are more like quartz. So we'll see what they went in and did. Looks slightly, no, not much bigger than the last one. We'll go in here, have a look. I'll take you into every little adit that I find. I mean, it would have taken a lot of work just to dig in this far. And I need to get a better torch still. This one is 4 times as powerful as the one that I had last week, but I've seen others on the internet that are just crazy, like 100,000 lumens, and this is 400. Oh, there's a cave wetter. We'll see if we can see him up there. I used to be scared as of these when I was a kid. Don't know why. Just like grasshoppers, cave grasshoppers. He's up there minding his own business. He's probably about as big as the palm of my hand, but you know, that's including the legs. And then down here, it just seems to go up to here and end. Doesn't look like they hit anything. Oh, there's some more wetters up here. Some quite decent examples. I haven't seen ones quite that big for a while. It's just, I've either got enough light or not enough light. It's too much light or not enough light, that's the problem. And also not much capacity on my phone for zooming in and out. I just can't see any reason that they would have continued to mine this. It's just, the geology is not the most promising. So that was that mine. I'll take a short scenic video. Just found a nice waterfall on the track. Light's not that good, but as you can see, it's just a beautiful cascading little waterfall. And the little treasures that you find in the bush. It's just a beautiful landscape. You really do have to stop when you're walking and take it in. And just up here I can see there's a newly sprouted can of Coke. So I'm going to grab that and continue on the journey. I've gone off the track here because I found this interesting area. I looked up and all these boulders of quartz for no reason, plus a track. I mean, look at those crystals there. Don't know how well it's going to show up again, but beautiful quartz crystals. And they're just on these huge boulders that are up in the bush. All the boulders that you see covered in moss, they're actually quartz. But why are they up in the bush here? I'll have a bit of a look around the corner and see if that leads to anything, but it just seems really weird that these particular kind of rocks are right here. Like all of these boulders here. What is the story and what's this track for? It's not part of the normal walking track. Is there an adit around here? Yeah, just all of that, all of this rock. It's full of quartz. This has got to be where they've left a whole lot of ore that hasn't come off the mountain for some reason or another. And it's been left up here waiting to be crushed. No one's ever going to crush it. It's too late now. Unless this is actually part of the Buck Reef, which goes for several kilometres right around Tiaraha. Very hard to say, but it's definitely an interesting area. It was discovered by a guy called Hone Werahiko, who was the initial prospector who started the gold field here. I believe he may have also been the prospector responsible for the Komata mines near the Maratoto area. Or I could have read it all wrong, but anyway, I think that's the story. Now, I don't want to go too far off the track, though I'd like to. I'd like to see what goes off around here, but another day. As I say, I believe I've got 3 to 4 weeks worth of journeys to do in this area to find out all about this area. So I'll walk back to the main track now and video anything more interesting that I see. I'm about to enter the low-level drive here. This was the folly of Tiaraha, really. They tried to dig a tunnel, a 4-kilometre tunnel that was going to go through the mountain to deliver ore that was going to be dug down through Windsors and then handed to rail underground and taken to processing. But yeah, they never dug the whole 4 kilometres. There's like half a K in here, and I don't think I'm going to walk in that far. I've seen another guy's video, and it looks pretty dangerous. I think it's called Forbidden Places, New Zealand. Yeah, I saw you, man, and your girlfriend go in here, and that was pretty terrifying looking. But I'm going to go in here. I'm going to try with both torches on and see if we get any more light on the situation. But from what I've seen in here, it's nasty. So let's go and have a look. Turn my torch on here. And look at that, it's a huge tunnel. We got wetters on the roof. Oh yeah, there's one right there. You can't see in the bright light, but there is a cave wetter up there. Looking back in this tunnel. Looks like a good place for a Balrog to live, maybe. Weird seepage. Some sort of mineral coming out there. Lots of footprints in here, so I'm not the first to go in by any means. Now I've seen there's a lot of woodwork in here, all rotted and horrible, as it should be. Well, 1896 when they did this, that's quite a long time ago. Gonna have to go down into the water here, I think. Ooh, it's pretty deep over there. Stay a bit nearer to this wall. Now, I'd like to tell you about the geology, but what I'm seeing here is brown rock. So I would say there's iron in there because that would be the coloration. There's an iron discoloration. Just adjusting my torch in my hand here. It's really not the ideal lighting situation at all. And my phone's finding it very hard in this low light situation to pick anything up. Oh, we're in deep on these rocks here, I think. Wow. That goes a long way down there. My torch is just inadequate for doing this, and the tunnel's too big. This is very annoying. I'm going to have to go back out of here because there's just no point. You can't see anything. I mean, I can see right up the tunnel, but I can see on my phone that it's virtually useless. Yeah, okay, there's no point in showing you any more of that. I'll go back out and come back here again, maybe next week, with more torch power. Oh, glad I'm wearing gumboots, that was very deep. It's still an interesting tunnel. It would have cost millions in today's money to do it. And yeah, it's just crazy to think that that's what they were going to do from the mines that I could see up the top. The rocks there don't look promising enough to spend that kind of money. But I'm not a geologist, I don't know. But I do know that it didn't work out for them.